Hi guys, so today we're going to make some vegan mac and cheese. And I know I've done a mac and cheese recipe in the past, but this one is going to be a little bit different because this is going to be fat-free, which means that there is no roux like the one that I made last time. And I also actually like this one better, just not because it is fat-free, but it just tastes better, I think. So if you want to see how to make this delicious mac and cheese, let's jump right in. So I have some water boiling on the stove, and I'm going to add some pasta to that. You can use whatever pasta you would like. I have some different varieties, like some pen pasta, which is made out of red lentils, buckwheat, and teff. And then I also have some pure red lentil pasta. And I have some whole wheat fusilli and also some regular mac. Since I'm going to be using some greens with this as well, I'm going to use some broccoli. I want some pasta that is a little bit heartier, so I'm going to use a mix of this ancient grains pen and the regular red lentil pasta. So I haven't tried this one before, but I'm going to use a mix of both. And they both have a boiling time of about 6 to 8 minutes. And then a little bit of salt in there. This is just some pink Himalayan salt. And now we can go on to the sauce. So this is not warm yet. And you have to make the base while it's not hot. The first ingredient is actually cornstarch. You don't need too much of this. You can use more if you want a thicker sauce. I'm using 1 topped tablespoon and a half. And then you're just going to take a whisk and you're going to whisk it out with some plant milk. I'm using a mix of soy milk and oat milk today, just because they're both open. So I'm just going to empty this in there. And then stir it together. And then some oat milk. And this isn't too much, maybe a little bit over a cup, I think. And this is going to be the base. So when you mix this together and it's lump-free, you can turn on the heat. And I'm turning it on to 6 out of 9 on my stovetop. And then we can go on to the spices. And just keep stirring it every now and then so it doesn't burn in the bottom. First off, we're going to add some nutritional yeast. And I don't really do measurements, but I'll do it for the sake of this video. So this is a half a deciliter, and I'm gonna start out with 1. Just make it to your taste, because I know everyone is different. And try not to spill like I did. And then we're going to add some turmeric just for the yellow color. And you can't have turmeric without pepper. I really like pepper, but you don't have to put that much. And I'm also going to add some smoked paprika. Right in the way, isn't it? And then this is going to sound a little bit weird, but I'm also going to add some tandoori masala. And then this it makes everything taste better. So you don't need a lot of it. Maybe like half a teaspoon or a full teaspoon, depending on your preference. And this has a little bit of spice, so it's going to add a lot of flavor. And I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit to 8 out of 9, just to make it thicken faster. And then I'm just going to add some cayenne pepper for added heat. And cayenne pepper is pretty spicy, so you don't need a lot. And you can definitely change out the cayenne with whatever you like. Chili pepper or whatever. I'm just going to give it a taste. pretty good. I want a little bit more. Just like maybe a third of this, maybe not even. You can tell in the bottom that it's starting to thicken, so just make sure to stir it occasionally. And if it ends up being too thick, you can always add a little bit more milk. But now that my pasta is almost done, I'm going to add in some broccoli. And I just added it into the same water. And you can definitely use whatever vegetables you like. You can see how much it's thickening already. So I'm just going to put the lid on this to just heat up the broccoli. Since it's frozen, it might need a little bit more heat. And I like my sauce pretty thick, but it seems to be pretty much done now. And it doesn't really need to boil a lot, so I'm just keeping it on 2 out of 9 just for the heat while the broccoli is getting ready. And we can give it another taste test and see if you like the consistency. Oh, it's good. It's good, good. So, like I said, if you don't want it this thick, just add a little bit more plant milk now, because it's not going to thicken anymore. So I'm just going to drain this and add this in here, and then it's done. And it's looking all ooey gooey. And then I'm just going to top mine with a little bit of vegan cheese, which is totally optional. It just looks pretty. And also a touch more cayenne. And that is it. And that's your delicious and fat-free vegan cheese. And depending on the milk you will use, it can be completely fat-free if you would like. But this one in particular is a little bit higher in protein because of the pasta choice. And there's also some greens in there, which is always a nice option. And this is just truly a delicious alternative if you want some healthier mac and cheese. So that was everything that I had for this video. I really do hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you try out my recipe. You can always like this video if you liked it, leave any comments and requests down below, and of course subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!